What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Farts Gaming DCO, and I'm bringing you guys a rage guide. Yep, a full rage guide. I'm gonna go over all the things that you would look for in a guide. You know, melee stuff, the range stuff, the tanking stuff, even the PvP stuff. Because why not? If you want to learn how to be a rage toon in this game, then sure, I'll show you. But let's just get right into this. To start things off, I'm going to go over the gear that you're going to be wearing as a DPS, and all the mods and white mods you need and stuff like that. For your weapon, you're going to need blast adapter, head, you're going to need might and power. I have a restoration of might in this headpiece because I was celestial not too long ago and I was kind of using it for both, and I really didn't feel like changing it, so it's a restoration in might. And it could be might and power. Just do might and power. It would make more sense. I have a supercharged berserk 3, 5% supercharge back when you use the ability. It's pretty good. I have escalating might in my neck piece. Got a might in my back. Breakout protection because I feel like the other ones that are there I really don't have a use for, especially when I'm meleeing. Like, I don't ever see myself under 35% health because we have like OP healers. Everybody's just OP now. It's crazy. Chest piece, I have extended supercharge and a might mod because we don't need any precision, and give me another 5% supercharge back and I'll take it. That's 10%. We got might and health in our legs. Get some health, get some might, get the might bonus. Restorative Revenge. A lot of these mods suck, the white restorative mods, so you can put in whatever you want. I just put in Revenge because it fits with my power, and I like to be organized. I hate looking at empty slots, so you can do whatever you want. Might New Justice in both of my rings. Got the utility belt. Trinkets. Supply drop. Tiny Starro. Get your little DLC trinket. Get an orbital if you want to. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much that. Gotta get the tetrahedron of Urgrund and the scrap of the soul cloak, which is not even 120 yet, but it's almost there. But basically, these things, they give you, what does it tell you? Hidden enemy with a super power grants you and up to 7 group members might equal to 1.6% of your health. This effect should be doubled. Is doubled in damage roll. Okay, so whatever that is, double it for damage. And this one, it just basically brings your supercharged cooldown lower. Increase your maximum supercharge and supercharge generation by 18%. I'm only at the first tier, I guess, so it goes up to 27%. I haven't maxed it out yet anyways. With just some nitro colas. I have something else to talk about that later. Feet get explosive block. The might New Justice Underground. Explosive block is good for whenever you get a little antsy and the tank's not there and ads try to lunge you, they just kind of get flung off of you, and then the tank can go and like pick them up because it's really good. Might, max damage in hands. I don't see why you wouldn't use this. And you get another might in your shoulders. I do have 4 OP pieces on. The reason I'm using the Starro mask, the 188 one, is because you get like 23 more might when you're using this one. Like, let's see, my might is 27,129 versus 27,101. So you're getting more might with this OP mask if you get a might Starro and put it in your face. You know, simple things like that just add up. There's another soda that they just came out with. It's called the Bottled City Soda. This thing is pretty good. From what I'm hearing, I haven't had a chance to level it up or use it, but it gives you 30% of your max power, max health, and once you get the buff, the Red Sun Rush, and damage roll 1% might and precision for 3, 5, 8 seconds to the entire group. And I heard if you use this, like if you were to put this on and use it, you'd heal the entire group. So I don't know, I might start using that instead of nitro colas. Who knows? You know, it's pretty good. Get your affinity mods, the 2 might ones. Activate while wearing 2 pieces of elite gear and boost might by 1%, and 4 pieces boost might by 1%. A lot of people don't even know where to get these from. I didn't know where to get them from because I'm a scrub. You shouldn't listen to me at all, but you know, if you do, good luck. I'm just joking. You get them out of the R&D vendor, out of your base. If you don't have an R&D vendor, you could probably go to a friend's. That's where I go to. I go to my friend's base. She has that there, and that's pretty much it for the stats. This is what I'm working with right now. I have 27, this much might, this much health. You know, it's all here. It's all here. Let's go into the spec. Obviously gonna go supercharged. Get your critical attack chance. Get your might and power. Put the rest in health. I don't have that many skill points. I only have 300. So, yes, that's what you should be doing. Obviously, get your flight. You could go down and get these two. I don't see a reason why you would get these two in DPS role, but some people do. I don't really care. I don't put a point in my weapon because I don't use that at all. No, simple things. I'm just gonna go right into the melee loadout since I already have it pre-built. Basically, I have Gaelic Eruption, and Severe Punishment, and Berserk, Lacerate, Outrage, and Dreadful Blast. Dreadful Blast is a ranged ability. Some people like to use Revenge. I personally don't like it because I just don't like it. This is what I use, and this is what I find successful for me. If you want to use Revenge, go ahead and use it. And also, you can put in a Eviscerating Chain instead of and for Lacerate if you want to do single target damage. And I'm gonna go to the League Hall to show you guys that one. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you guys the melee rotation real fast. That's nothing too serious. Pretty much you're just gonna hop in, use your first 2 abilities, and then go right into Outrage, into Dreadful Blast, and Outrage into Dreadful Blast. And I only ever really use Lacerate when I'm like low on power and I don't have enough power to combo my Dreadful Blast or my Outrage. So I guess I'll show you how that works. Just gonna lunge in. Sorry about that car. Everybody thinks this is Need for Speed. And then I'm out of power. I would use Lacerate right here just to kind of get that damage going and let the Troller give me some power. And if you're fighting like lower tier ads, they're probably gonna be dead. I'm gonna show you guys the parser for that. Let the ticks go off at the end. I'm just gonna do one more rotation to show you guys the full parser. How this ad flies up in the air. Anyways, there you goes a more accurate representation, 23,000, and it's probably going to be around that much. Much more than that, because as you DPS, you get more might and stuff like that. So, you know, you got your trinkets and stuff. You know, you can pop those. Get your little tiny star out. Do this. I don't know why I did that. That's the wrong word. Do all this stuff and just be disgusting. Do a lot of damage. Just destroy ads. That's what you're meant to do as a rage. Yep. And there you go. Tiny Starro, leave him alone. And he's gonna keep on attacking. Oh well. Anyways, that's it for this melee stuff. We're gonna go into ranged. Now this ranged loadout is a little weird because I use a lot of different powers. Like in a different, like I don't use them from left to right as you see them in like this loadout. But you know, it works for me and it's fun. And I don't just like using, a lot of people just use Frenetic Bombardment into Dreadful Blast or Frenetic Bombardment into Channel 8. I don't think that's fun. So I decided to spice things up. I lied. I decided to spice things up. I went and got this thing over here. It's called Freeze Breath. This thing is awesome. This is awesome for ads. For ads. and it's for boss fights that you can't get close up on, like Aquaman and TTBE or SSE, any elite raid. You don't want to get close, you just want to stay back. You're going to have a decent loadout. So obviously you can't use Galing Eruption because that requires you to be melee range, and although it has a big AoE pool, like you're not getting the boss with this. So you gotta throw in the Plasma Wretch. This is kind of like the same thing as Galing Eruption, except for you kind of just vomit a little farther. Yeah, yep. Hope you aren't eating watching this, but then you go and you have Freezing Breath, and this is used by me to hit ads. Channel Hate, Berserk, Frenetic Bombardment, and Dreadful Blast. Now the rotation I have for this is kind of complicated, so just try to follow along. Sometimes I even have trouble following along with this shit, so forgive me if you mess up, but it's good once you like actually practice and get it down. I'm just gonna show you guys actually. Come over here. What you want to do is start off with this, and then you get into a Dreadful Blast, and then you go into Freeze Breath, press triangle, Dreadful Blast, this, Frenetic Bombardment, and then you kind of just start over, because like it kind of works together with the cooldowns. I'm just going to show you guys me doing it really fast. When you use this, be careful because you might end up just ranging. And I just got a message. No, it's really loud. I should probably turn this down. That was really loud. Anyways, let me show you guys how it looks really fast. Like when I'm actually doing the rotation. Yeah, I'll just end it there. Anyways, Freezing Breath, that hits pretty hard. It's pretty good at AoE. Pretty good range. I mean, if you want to, you can just do this, but I just don't do this because I don't have fun doing this. But that's how I do my AoE stuff. The same specs, same skill points, same gear. It's nothing really changed but my style. I got that Corm Wrath hairstyle going on. I don't know what the hell this is. Let's go into PvP. Alright, when you're PvPing with Rage, a lot of people just think that you just do a lot of damage just because you're Rage. And that is just not true. You can do a lot of damage with literally any power in this game. You just gotta mod your gear with beta mods. You don't even need to put in like the Olympian, like anything higher than a beta mod, because it scales up in PvP arenas. If you want to like PvP outside in the Watchtower, sure, go ahead and put like, I don't know, like Special Forces or New Justice if you want to, but if you're going into arenas, put in beta mods. It'll scale up and you'll save a lot of money and time and effort and stuff like that. So pretty much mod your gear. First of all, get your colas. Make sure you do that. That's an important part of PvP. For Rage, I just do All Might because I don't really care about anything else. It's all about that damage. For the loadout, I go into Relentless Anger, Severe Punishment. Wait, that's wrong. Galing Eruption, Remorseless Recovery, Lacerate, Eviscerating Chain, Revenge, and Whirlwind Attack. And you get Whirlwind Attack from your flight tree. You can go down here. You can get Supersonic. Get this thing. You can get these two for PvP because it's pretty good to not be getting stunned all the time. And stat points, focus superpowered. Basically the same thing as your DPS. It doesn't matter which role you're going into. If you're going tank, you still want to build tank. You still want to spec this way because you're gonna be doing damage in your tank role, and you're gonna be getting a huge defense buff. Stuff like that. You're gonna get all your combos for the weapon because these things help you regenerate power if you ever run out of power fighting like a tank or a troll or something like that. So go ahead and get that, and get a hard light shield because you need this. This is important. If you don't have this in case of an emergency, like, it's just like you lost. Pretty much. That's it. The game's over. You lost. Game over, man. Rotation. It's not hard to be Rage. It's really busted right now to be these powers. You kind of just go in. Well, this is how I do it. I use Remorseless Recovery, because when you're taking damage and you do stuff like this, you get heals back. So you're fighting and you're hitting them and you're doing stuff like this. All the while Remorseless Recovery is on, you're getting heals back. They're like small heals, but they're good heals because you're doing a lot of damage. If you've modded your gear and you've got expect the same way and all this stuff, and pretty much you just melt them before they can kill you most of the time. You can go in there, get a revenge off. You can revenge spam. You can literally just do this and win the game. Like, that's how broken it is. But you want to mix in some of these lacerates, let this thing last the entire duration. Go into melee, go into this, reset, spin, and then when they're about to die, you can throw in a lacerate, and then go into revenge. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna die. Or if you want to mix it up, you can do this, and if they're about to die, do this and do that, because, you know, damage from lacerate is all it's really good. It's really good. That's that. And there is a tank side to this. You're fighting someone and you're tanking. This is just something that's worked for me. I'm pretty sure there are better loadouts for this, but, you know, it works for me. I'm damn near 101, so we're gonna come in here, throw in both of these shields on at once, especially if you're fighting like a mental troll or something like that, or anybody that likes to go invisible and fuck you while you can't see them, and you know, stuff like that. And then while those things are up, you can throw in a Remorseless Recovery, do like this, start throwing in some weapon combos. Make sure you do the heavy hitting ones like the stuns. That really gets to some people sometimes. Throw this shield up, and if you're getting beat up a lot, throw in a Remorseless Recovery, throw in a shield. I didn't have my shield up. Throw in a shield, and then you can start spinning. You get a lot of health back from doing this. I should probably turn my phone off because it's vibrated like 3 times while I record this video, but there you go. Shield up, Remorseless Recovery, get a lot of health back, do a lot of damage, kill your enemies, 35%er when they're about to die. Damn. You win. GG.
I know
For the last part of this video, we're going to go into tanking and what you need to get and all the other fancy smanchy things that come along with tanking and this power. I gotta say, shout out to Obsidian Chill for that rage tank and stuff. He has a pretty good rage, like a good overall tank guide on his channel, so you can go over there and watch that. But if you're already here, you might as well watch it because it's just like the same thing. Anyways, you're gonna need all your tank gear. I don't even have my gear modded. I just started tanking not too long ago, but so far it just seems rather easy and it's not too hard to get a hold of. You still have like your OP pieces on, of course. Have your tank gear, mod dominance. Probably put dominance and health in here, dominance and health in here, dom in there, and then if you want, you could put like. You probably not changing that. For your white mods, you get an absorption adapter for your weapon because you're going to be using your weapon a lot, so that shield's going to proc a lot. Don't even worry about the neck one. Get a breakout protection for your back. Reserve tank, or there's what's it called? It's called Hardy or something like that. You can get that. It gives you like extra health, I think. I don't even know. Hardy for your chest mod. You can find that in the broker. Legs. Don't use anything because I don't care to use anything, as I mentioned earlier. Your trinket, you're going to need the trinket for the current DLC. You're going to need these chronomatic emitters. These things are literally lifesavers. Like, you just pop these things and like a group of ads literally just, they don't know how to act. They're like, what? Since when was this guy Quantum? What? And it's fun to use. I like it. Get those. Get your breakout trinket. You can get this from like a tier 2 vendor from the Watchtower, like Donna Troy or like Power Girl or anybody that sells tier 2, even tier 1 gear, to be honest with you. It only costs like 11 marks. And then supply drop if you want to, orbital, whatever you want to put right there. I don't have any tanking artifacts, but I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in that thing over there. I'll show you. I'll probably put in like a clip of me going to get that one here so that you see which one you need to get. And then you can use Scrap of the Soul Cloak because, you know, why not? It's pretty good. Rage has like this passive buff. Where's that thing at? Wait at tank roll. Is it here? Oh, there you go. Press the cycle pressure. Yeah, so you get an innate buff when you're in tank roll, 20% health, 50% defense when you're not blocking. And scar tissue is like a passive thing or like an active thing that you do. When you combo, you gain health equal to percentage of your dominance up to 10% of your 100% of your dominance. So basically, you come over here, start hitting this ad. I have 68,000 health. Start hitting this guy. I'm gonna stop at like 10. I think I should stop at like 10. My health is up to 74,000, and you can combo this up to like 50. And my health reaches up to like 80 something thousand, I think. So, you know, that's a pretty cool thing that they did. I'm just gonna get that up there for you so that you can see. Long, grueling, ugly thingy of me doing stuff like that. Boom, 50. And I have 81,000 health. Like that. My defense goes up too. I think my might goes up too because I'm in combat or something like that, but you know, that doesn't really matter. Just get your, and it goes back down once you reset. So there you go. For the loadout, go in and get your pull, obviously. Get your severe punishment. Remorseless recovery. I like to use. I started using it more. I really wasn't even using this until I watched that video I was telling you about earlier. It works well if you want to be like an active tank, if you don't like just sitting there blocking, which you shouldn't be doing with rage anyway, because I'm pretty sure you would just get melted and you'll die. But it gives you, like I described for the PvP side, it gives you health when you hit enemies, but since this is PvE, you get a lot more health compared to PvE. This is to cancel your rage mechanic, eviscerating chain. This is your like immunity, and you can throw in a redirect rage if you want to prevent the rage crash, or just to cover the gap of time that you're not in rage. You're in your mechanic. If you're comfortable not being in your mechanic, you can throw in a without mercy instead of a redirect rage, and you can pull more ads. Nothing like 3 pulls and 1 loadout. It works though. I ain't judging. Snap points. Get your hybrid. 10 points in critical healing, 10 points in critical healing magnitude. Put the rest in might and try to get the rest in, fill out your might and trying to get the rest in dominance. I only have 300 skill points, so I have to work with my flight. Get all these things. Just get these 2. Go to your weapon. Not really nothing. I don't really get the combos for weapon because I'm not really like trying to PvP my bosses or stuff like that. And yes, the loadout pretty much goes like this. Pop these 2 together, pull the ads. There's a lot of ads. Throw one of these things down, they get stunned, pull them, and then cancel it out with that. I just did that really fast. I probably should slow that down. Let's try that again. Pop these 2. You're fighting the boss and stuff. Stuff like that, ads and stuff. And as you're about to rage crash, I'm probably gonna rage crash just now just to show you. Like when the severe punishment gets on its cooldown, like you can go by like listening or just by looking at it, or the cooldowns when it gets to like, I don't know, 7 o'clock, you should probably use your eviscerating chain to not die. Because if you rage crash, you're probably gonna die a horrible, painful death, and everyone's gonna call you bad, and you're just gonna regret tanking. But yes, so you shouldn't have to worry about that anyway. If you can't cancel it, you can just always throw this up and you'll be safe. But you just kind of shouldn't want to do that. That's just in case of an extreme emergency. You got your breakout trinket, or your immunity to get picked up when you get knocked down by like a boss or something. And yeah, you should be straight. Just make sure you're fighting the boss and stuff to get your combo up, blocking his like important attacks and stuff, like his heavy attacks, canceling your stuff when you need to, putting up your shield in that little gap period, getting your weapon attacks. You see my absorption adapter popped up, popping this whenever it's ready, pulling ads, and immunity is whenever you get knocked down. Oh look, it's 7 o'clock. Pick that guy up. I don't have my shield yet, so just like keep him in your combo. Shield. I didn't even have to shield right there, to be honest with you, but I did. Anyways, that's pretty much the gist of it. You got a power. You can pop your supply drop. Before you start the fight, you can pop your trinket. Get your health up there. And yes, that is it. To mention something important earlier, those are my generator mods. You can get the Might Atlantean Royal Guard. Put them things in there. Those things are pretty good. You can also fill out your Power Atlantean Royal Guards. I haven't filled those out yet, so I'll be doing that soon. And I think I did talk about the affinity bonuses. And we have another speed racer in our neighborhood, so there you go. That's it. Nice rage. Hope you guys like this video. This is like the longest video I think I'll ever have about a power ever. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Let me know if you want to see another power. I think they just came out with a new, what's it called? Not new, like a free 170 character advance for members. So I'm probably gonna make a munitions tune and see how well that works, because I always wanted to see how it is to be a munitions tune. It looks rather simple but fun to me, at least, and I'm all about simple and fun. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.